Look. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
Baby, we're children of summer. We're meant to be free. Hearted, we're not like the other. No reason to be.
You want your bone? Hi, boy. Hi, boy. Where's your toy? I see you found my sock. But this is your toy. Go get it. Good boy. Say hi, Nike. And he's chewing on my Nike sock. That's funny. You guys, we got a new dog. What do you think? He is I think he's a Labradoodle. Down. Drop it. Drop it. He loves playing fetch with this thing. And he loves playing tug of war. And this is Nike. Say hi, Nike. Nike, sit. Good boy. Good boy. Technically not our new dog. He's our new dog for a few days. We are dog sitting for my cousin. They went up to the mountains and we said we would dog sit Nike. So he's been having a great old time back here. Huh. Him and Paris kind of get along. Paris is just very old and very much so, I think, in pain. Where's your toy? Where's your toy? So yeah, we haven't let them interact too much, but yeah, it's been fun having a big dog. It's very different than little dogs. You playing with sand? What do you think of Nike? Do you like Nike? Mm-hmm. Yeah? He's pretty cool, huh? He's a lot bigger than Paris. Let me see your nose. You got a scrape? You got a little scrape on her nose. We don't know how. We thought it was a sunburn at first. Let me see. Is it doing better? Yeah. Yeah? We've been having to put a Band-Aid on it though, because it keeps like bleeding. It looks like she like lifted her head and like scraped it, but not too sure. What happened?
I got a sunburned.
I don't think it's a sunburn. It looks like you scraped it pretty good. You okay though? Mm-hmm. It'll heal. You're brave like Kelsey. Good morning. How are you doing? There's my happy boy.
Yay, Tabor!
Yeah!
You're doing better.
You're doing so good, meow.
Tabor, Tabor, Tabor.
Are you excited Tabor's feeling better?
Yes.
Yes. I'm excited you're feeling better. I missed those smiles.
I know, we were so worried about you.
Say, I'm okay. I'm okay. Just Roseola.
Can you say hi?
Can you wave?
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hi. We think that he just had roseola because the doctor, basically the update is we took him to the doctor once his fever wasn't going away, and then the next day she prescribed him antibiotics because she saw a little redness in his ear but not a lot, so she's like, well, it could be an ear infection but not a very bad one if it is, so I'll just give you some antibiotics. So we give him the antibiotics, and then he broke out in a rash. So that basically, I called the doctor and I said he has a rash, so I took a picture and sent it to her, and she said we're most likely in virus infection territory, which is good and bad. Good because then we like are narrowing it down and know we know what's happening, but bad because like we have been being so careful with COVID that it just goes to show like we haven't even been being careful enough. And out of all of our family and everyone we know, we have been being the most paranoid and careful. So it's very like, ugh, like now we have to do even more strict measures. I don't even know what that would be because we've been doing literally everything we could possibly think of. So now we're just like, what the heck? How did he get this virus? So we know for sure he has a virus. we didn't know. So the doctor said COVID and roseola looks exactly the same. Like what they're seeing in COVID, they've had babies have it here, and it looks exactly the same. Like it's a virus, they get a fever, then they get a rash. So she said if anyone else in the family comes down with a fever, then you're most likely in COVID territory and you all need to be tested for COVID. But if no one else gets sick, then it's most likely just roseola, which is like a harmless children's virus that it goes away after a couple days. So his rash is gone. He's way better. He's back to his happy self. He is still teething, so that is just the one thing he has discomfort from. But it's been like a week since he's had the virus, and none of us have fevers, knock on wood. So I know most of the people get symptoms after like 5 days of exposure with COVID, but it could be up to 2 weeks. So we're still technically not out of the safe territory, but we're pretty sure that it was just roseola. None of us have any symptoms whatsoever. There's been like wildfires, obviously, a lot of places. You guys probably live in an area where there's smoke, because all the smoke is coming from California and like blowing across the US. So like all of our throats were scratchy, and we were like all getting paranoid, and we're like, is it gonna be it? It's just been a super stressful, like not knowing what the heck is happening. Is it coronavirus? Is it just roseola? Is everyone gonna be okay? So it's been very stressful, but I think we're through the worst of it. It definitely feels like we're through the worst of it, and we are ready to get back to normal, because this has been a stressful week. Thank you guys so much. A lot of you guys have been following the updates on Tabor on our Instagram, and we've been getting tons of amazing comments from you guys and support and love, and it just made us feel so supported, and that we have, such a great support system. When something like this happens, it's great to have you guys out there, just kind of so we're not going through it alone. And I know maybe some of you guys like are going through this with different viruses, or maybe even COVID. So yeah, it's just awesome that we have this community to help each other out and support each other. So thank you so much for that support. That's going to be the video for today. We are so behind in a lot of our work and a lot of stuff because of everything that's been happening. So we need to catch up on everything, but we do have some trips planned. Hopefully we'll be able to do them. There's some issues going on with wildfires that one of them may not happen, but we'll see. So follow us on Instagram for updates. Subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys so much for being an awesome online community, and we'll see you in our next video.